Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another episode of CatKitty's Podcast. Where today I wrote down some questions on my Google Doc so you can get to know more stuff about me and stuff like that. So, question one: where do I see the channel in the next 5 to 10 years? Next 5 to 10 years. I'm not sure if YouTube will be around for that much longer. Maybe a few more years at most. I give it like at least 7 or 8 before, I think 7 to 9 before YouTube actually just shuts down and people just resort to Facebook and stuff like that. I give it at least 9 years before YouTube shuts down. But where do I see the channel over the next 5 years? Hoping for maybe 500 by the end of this year. Hoping for maybe possibly 1,000 next year. The current trend based on what my social blade is currently saying, unless things change. But for right now, those are the current goals: 500 by the end of this year and 1,000 by the end of next year. What new series do I have planned for 2021? What new series do I have planned? I have GTA 3, I want to do GTA San Andreas again, and actually complete the game. I want to do GTA Vice City, all those games. I want to do Gotham Knights, and I want to do the GTA 5 remaster port, plus some South Park games. I want to finish our Walking Dead series. Yeah, also probably finish Marvel's Avengers as well. But yeah, 2021 is a big year for gaming. Really, really big, because we're hopefully getting a new Nintendo Switch from what I've heard. Maybe, that's a maybe, that's either 2021 or 2023. I haven't heard anything yet, but I am hearing rumors about Nintendo Switch Pro. What do I use to record my videos with on PC, which is what I'm recording this video on right now, Xbox, or PlayStation? Xbox, I use Twitch. That is what I use. I have the things saved. I save the things to my Twitch. I download the files. I upload them to YouTube, and then I pretty much just put a thumbnail on it, and then just call it a day. I call it a day. That's pretty much what I do. PlayStation, I use nothing because I don't own a PlayStation 5 right now. PC, I used the built-in Windows 10 recorder to make the videos, and use a microphone which why the quality of my voice is so low and stuff like that. So there you go. Now, question number 4. Would I ever consider giving people shoutouts if I became popular? That really depends. That really depends. Because on one hand, I kind of want people to achieve success all on their own. But then again, if there are people who have, like, who are trying to make a good name for themselves on the internet and not being some random 5 or 6 year old on YouTube, there are people like me that are working hard to achieve success on YouTube, then yes, I would definitely give them a shout out if that became possible in the near future. Because at the status the channel is at right now, what exactly is that going to do for another channel? Maybe in like the next couple of years or something, maybe that would be possible, but not now. What kind of PS5 games would I play? I would play the Spider-Man Miles Morales, Uncharted games. There's a lot of PlayStation exclusives I would get around to playing this year. Maybe not have them all done in the same year, but maybe actually do Spider-Man and Miles Morales. Those are the first 2 series guaranteed I'm going to be making ASAP as soon as I get a PS5. What do I use to edit my videos? The built-in Windows photo editor. Now I know what you might be thinking. CatKitty. You can use that as an editing source? Yes, you can, and I was actually very surprised too when I found this out myself. That's what I've been using to edit my videos together on PC, and so far the quality of the videos I've seen have came out really good. I'm really proud of Windows for building that in. So good job to you, Windows. Question number 7: how much subscribers would I see the channel having by the end of 2021? I guess this kind of interferes in what I have seen in question 1. But like I said, end of this year, hoping for maybe 500 if that is a possibility. If that's a possibility. I'm hoping to upload a little bit more than I did last year. Where do I get my thumbnails from? I actually just Google a picture of the game and then I just save it to a thumbnail folder in my laptop. That's literally what I do. I don't custom make them at all. That's why they're like the picture of the same game on every video I make instead of being like this like this. Yeah, that's why. Question number 9, kind of personal, but how do I fund a YouTube channel? I have a job in real life. I'm keeping that private from you guys because I just want some privacy to myself. But I do make money in real life, and that is how I managed to afford the Series S and stuff like that. Would I ever get an office store? Yes, definitely. That is actually something I'm gonna try and get working on. Hopefully, maybe this week or next week or the week after. Maybe. That's definite maybe. Question number 11. Why do my videos randomly end Xbox? Why do my videos randomly end on Xbox? Well, let's think about it. First of all, my internet company has this godforsaken ability. It can turn off the Wi-Fi. Well, it gives my parents access to do that, and I hate that feature. I genuinely and sincerely do. I've always showed many amounts of hatred towards the godforsaken Wi-Fi company. I'm not gonna tell it so I don't get doxxed. Because let's face it, if a hacker came to the channel and found out where I get my internet from, then they'd probably try and go on a path to find my real name, and then they would and once they had that information, they would then go ahead and look for my name in the users. They'd find my address, and then they'd just like get my banking info and stuff like that, which I want to keep private. But still, a feature I absolutely hate. Number 12, disc or digital. I think for the most part, I'm an all digital kind of guy. This really depends. Like, if it's a PC game, definitely digital, as I don't have an external DVD drive just yet. I'm thinking about getting one soon, though, for movies and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it will work for games. But for the most part, it's definitely digital, because games, I can just buy something on the Xbox Store that's maybe like twice the retail price, but it'd be worth it. But Cyberpunk, I actually bought that for like $90 on Xbox because of tax. I know, I spent $100 on a game. Don't judge. But I now own the game for the rest of my life, which is really good. Well, until I die, at least. Number 13, do I have any affiliate links? Yes, I do. I have one with HRK Games, and I believe if you go to my channel's About page, you would find it. So, and then once you click on the link and you bought a game, I would get like a small cut of that money from the sale. So, yeah, there you go. Number 14, do I have any editors? No editors at all. All this time, it's been me. I have been the person behind the scenes, working on videos, stuff like that. All of that. I've been working on every single video I've ever made to this channel and uploaded this. So nope, no editors, not right now at least. I don't really think I have the need to do it. And plus, how would I pay them when I work once a week? Number 15, would I ever make my own music video? Now, this is actually contrary to the video I just released, like, no less than, 2 or 3 days ago. So I made, a GTA Online What is Love music video with my friend. And let me tell you, that was fun to record. It really, really was. Now, I wasn't singing it because, God, I can only hope for words of that when I sing. But yes, I would say maybe. I have always thought about doing that. Maybe I will do one, and it'll be expressing the godforsaken anger of my internet company. I might try and do that at some point. Maybe when I get better equipment, like a better microphone and stuff like that, and when I figure out how to auto-tune and stuff like that. Number 16. Why did I partner with my friend instead of a company? Let's just face it, I have wanted to be a partner. Well, not in a romantic way. I wanted to be a professional partner with him, so then we did more videos done together for the channel. I also want to help him on his YouTube success. So I want to try and help him as much as I can, which is why I said, you know what, let's just make a business deal, and it will expire this day. So contract is now valid until like the 1st of January. So it was valid from I think maybe last week until the 10th, until January 1st. But even then, I think we're gonna renew it and stuff like that. Would I ever go on tour or to VidCon, Minecon? So maybe that's a definite maybe. That depends on how popular the channel is. That depends on how I feel about it, and when all this COVID stuff is gonna be over. And then I would probably consider doing that. So if I had like 500k subs, I might actually consider going to like Vid or Minecon. If I had like 10 million plus, I'd probably go on tour. Then that's why I do it. Do I prefer Xbox, Nintendo, or PlayStation? I really don't care. I honestly don't. For the most part, I'm just gonna say maybe Xbox, because I have always believed that Xbox has had the superior graphics and gameplay in comparison to PlayStation. PlayStation might have the better exclusives like Spider-Man and stuff like that. But you can't deny that Xbox has some really good graphics. Even for a 1440p gaming console on a 4K TV that I have, it's really good. So I honestly don't care. I have not played enough of a Nintendo Switch to know, because I don't even own one. Nor do I own a PlayStation. Would I ever release my own stuffed animal someday? Which is question number 19. Yes, if there is a time when Teespring allows me to, well, not allow me, but to bring out a stuffed animal, then I would gladly do it. I already got a great idea in mind, and I just have no site. There's no online site anywhere that I'm aware of that can let you do that without giving tax information and stuff like that. Number 20. What do I think about my book? I think this is in context to question. Well, not wait. This is in context to. I'm just gonna say the book. Yeah, the book. So March 10th, my book comes out. I have said this before. It is coming out very soon. It's coming out in less than 20 days. By this point, today's the 17th, so next week after. I'm pretty sure we're releasing like 2 or 3 weeks by this point. And I am very excited for it. It's like a really good book. It's actually a very good book. So the book has taken superheroes and YouTubers. So basically, I put myself in a position where I'd be like fully grown adult by this point. So I'd be like 24, because the book takes place like, I don't know, like 9 years from 2020. So 2029 is when it takes place. And I'm like 24, 25 years old by that point. And the channel has became successful, and I have actually acquired a superhero outfit to help save people and stuff like that. And then this villain comes along, and things just go into a viral mess. But either way, it's actually a really good book. I would very much suggest you buy it. That is all the questions that were for today's video. I will try and do another one soon, hopefully with more questions. But anyway, that was an episode of the CatKitty Podcast. Please leave a like, subscribe, and goodbye.